This is the grade beam property. You can see here we have spalling. It's where the concrete is being forced away by rusting rebar in the grade beam. We have ventilation openings here that have been closed. Really they should be opened up. You don't need to have those closed. The more ventilation you've got in a crawl space, the better. Here we are at the left hand elevation. You can see the grade beam here. We have a large tree. It's far too close to the property. See, it's actually touching the roof up there. Almost certainly these roots will be going underneath the pier and beam property. Pleased to tell you that they do less damage under pier and beam than they do under slab foundation. We're at the right elevation, again looking at the grade beam. Ventilation here. More ventilation here. As I say, it's covered up and really it shouldn't be. And when we come in there opened up, you get full ventilation in there. As it is at the moment, those closed, it's inadequate ventilation. We're now at the front elevation. Ventilation, it's good. Ventilation. But we can't see the grade beam here because of the porch. Here we go, going to the left hand elevation again. We've got the area or the ventilation is blocked off. Okay, so on the day of the inspection the foundation appears to be doing what it's intended. No real cracks in the grade beam underneath the foundation, underneath it in the crawl space. It's dry, although there's some evidence of penetration through the floorboard, which is not unusual. It was I was under a bathroom, so water falling down off the bathroom in that area could do it. This is a roof inspection. We have penetrations here and they've got nail heads that have not been caulked. We've got a skylight here and the flashing on the front edge is rising. Okay, general observations from the roof. We can see now on the top of the carport it has shingles. It's totally inappropriate for a flat roof. It will not seal the roof, it will be leaking. And I think if you look up underneath you'll see signs of water penetration through it. You should use special flat roof coverings, not shingles. Furnace. Here we've got the rear of the skylight. Some damage to the roof here, mechanical damage. And it's been caulked along here. That's probably going to leak in time if it's not leaking already. Now we're at the roof area where the tree has damaged it. This whole area here is very poor. The general condition of the shingles, all the shingles, is poor. This roof is probably getting close to the end of its safe working life. It's lost a lot of its protective grit. Here we are under the roof, under the tree on the roof. And you can see here the tree is now growing into the rake of the roof. It's the chimney. Doesn't have a chimney cap. This is quite inadequate. Stop birds getting in, that's about all. I've no idea what the condition inside this chimney liner is, but with water getting into it over the years, it could have deteriorated quite a lot. Okay, I'm now at the rear elevation. I'm going to rate this roof as very poor. It's clubbing close to requiring replacement. If it's not leaking at the moment, it will do in the future. There's no apparent damage of hail, which is one good thing, but there is multiple signs that the roof is reaching the end of its safe working life. Okay, summary of the roof: in poor condition, a lot of tree damage in this area here. Chimney is incorrectly constructed. It should have a chimney cap, stop water getting in. Has a spark arrestor, but it's not very good. The pointing around the actual chimney itself is okay, but there's deterioration around the flashing, step flashing, counter flashing on the chimney. The chimney also doesn't have a chimney cricket, which it should have. I would recommend that you seek an opinion of an insurance agent, whoever you use for your insurance, as to whether this house is insurable or the roof is insurable before you go any further. The grading around the house is poor. You can see it's actually sloping towards the house here, but the grade wall is quite high, so it should prevent water getting in there. There are large trees in the yard. They can offer a problem to foundations. On the right hand elevation, there's no real sloping away from the building, so drainage is going to be difficult. It'll probably pool in this area. In fact, you can see down the side here signs of it pooling. Let's go and look at the rear elevation. Grading at the rear elevation is poor. The water's going to run down this area here and pool around here. You can see there's a drain here. That will certainly help. But in heavy rain conditions, this area here is going to be quite flooded. You can see where it's been flooding on the actual concrete itself. This is the wall and windows inspection on the exterior. So we're standing at the right hand exterior at the moment. We're looking up at the gable end. You see the gable end vent there, and what you can see here is a lot of the siding has started to deteriorate because of weather, and these openings here will allow water to penetrate. So I fully expect that water has got into the attic at this point. The windows have very poor caulking all the way around them. I expect these windows to leak. They need to be re-caulked. We're now on the rear elevation of the property. Multiple indications of roof leaks. Got rotting soffits and trim boards here, rotting trim boards here, decaying soffits here, going all the way around here. It's not helped, of course, because the building itself doesn't have complete gutter systems. We're now at the left elevation. Here we have a rusting gutter, is in very bad condition. There's no damper on the damper up here. Oh yes there is, there it is. Does it work? No, it doesn't. So the damper's not working. We have water penetration at this window, you can see here. And that's common around the house. We come over here. All signs of water penetration at the windows up the top there. Signs of water penetration here. Lots of signs of water penetration over the top. This water has come from above, again confirming the roof leaks. Here we go here, we've got lots of water penetration, more water penetration here. Water penetration on the ceilings here. Water penetration above this window here. And even though this is covered by a porch, you can see here we've got water penetration. More evidence of water penetration around here and up here. We're at the left hand elevation. Yep, evidence of water penetration. we have a trip handle here. This is the water heater closet, and we have a pipe here. It's actually almost certainly asbestos. Very common up until the middle of the 60s, asbestos piping, and it was often used on hot water heaters. That's got to be professionally removed and disposed of. There is insufficient ventilation for a gas water heater in this closet. Dishwasher doesn't work. It runs, but it's not working. The drain to the dishwasher is incorrectly installed. It actually goes directly into the drain pipe. It should actually go through an anti-siphon device, otherwise it's going to suck dirty water back into the washing machine. The cover for the extractor has been removed. Extractor works, but the filters are dirty. Light doesn't work. Water penetration, the cabinet in the bathroom. Shower in the guest bathroom, not working. Caulking missing from around the toilet. Toilet bowl is loose. Both toilet bowls are loose.